finally Preveza. That's Cleopatra Marina over there, where Lakka is. We'll be over there tomorrow. And of course another marina up further, a few yachting, and we're just going up to find some dinner. So this is on the waterfront at Preveza, as you can see. Many yachts, just like what we do, exactly the same. This is where we had dinner tonight. Beautiful place, lovely. Very quiet today. So it's not many people here today. But here's Nana. Roger's straight across the road to the grog shop. Look, I knew we'd go there. Up to church. So we're not sure what to have now.
Like you are? I make that for, with lamb four-quarter chops and potatoes.
The music in the background, if you can hear it, is a jazz festival going on in the middle of the town. We're in Cleopatra Marina, heading out to find our boat. There's one or two little craft here. I think they do some serious work in this yard. We're now leaving Preveza Marina, heading to Venista. The yacht Mocha was located on the hard in Cleopatra Marina with about 1,000 other yachts waiting for service. Coming up to a Venetian fort. Yeah, I said Venetian. Some pretty old stuff around this area. It's quite amazing, quite amazing. And so on becomes another craft with a Swedish flag on it. We got that on video.
That was a butterfly from deep sea creature.
Very interesting morning this morning. Roger and I were sitting on the back deck when we could hear a dog barking, swimming from yacht to yacht, looking for his owner. Eventually he found our swim ladder and propped on there for the next hour. So what do you do with a big black golden retriever? So we rang the Coast Guard, and after 2 phone calls and about an hour later, they arrived and struggled it onto their boat. 2 hours later, when we were ashore walking along the road, who do we bump into but Bella, the golden retriever with his French owners. many happy words were spoken.
This is a basilica, or was a basilica. So they believe this battle occurred in 1418, something like that, where Cleopatra and Mark Antony decided to do a runner back to Egypt. Here's Nana. Hello, Nana. What's her pink hat? Most of these remains started excavating in 1915 to 1918. Let's have a look at the floor. Check the mosaics. In 400 AD, and they had running water, sewage, and hand-laid mosaics like this. Absolutely amazing. And you think our modern building techniques, and look at those. No different. Across the road, there's restoration work going on. Roger giving directions. This is the amphitheater. Amazing. So this is the entrance to one of the amphitheaters. It's pretty well overgrown, as you can see. But if they decided to use a bit of Roundup, they could actually see it all. The athletes in the middle, and of course up on the sides were the spectators. But they don't seem to want to fully restore, or they've run out of money. So there's the control panel over there with everything we need, and the kitchen sink. Got everything but the kitchen sink. Don't have the bathtub though. Skipper is there looking at his dirty stories or something. It's got to be something like that. Something has his attention on that little laptop. It's Cleopatra Marina, where the boat was up on the hard, and we'll go back in about September. And there's Skipper. The shape of Roger has changed since we've been eating constant bread at the moment. So we're heading north. We have to get out through the heads, if we call it the heads. We've been up in that area, up top there towards Venista. Lady Glenys sitting here, looking resplendent in her beautiful outfit, but sitting in the shade because it's quite warm. And we'll head out into the Adriatic over there. Today we're heading for Ormost Varco via the Lakka canal and the Lakka swing bridge. Okay. So the entrance to Professor was of course through this way. That Venetian fort was, as you can see in the distance, and we're coming around now to the other Venetian fort on the other side, and that used to keep the bad people out. So we're now exiting the headland. Once we go to the headland, we will then turn left to head towards the entrance into Lakka harbour. Lefkas Harbour has a swing bridge road, or a road that swings, and only opens every hour on the hour for 10 minutes. So you have to judge your distance to get there. We're only doing about 10 knots at the moment. So as we're heading out the channel, I see there's another big cat following us out. He's obviously heading towards the same location. The channel's only about, 15 metres deep, and either side is down at 5 metre. So we've headed down to the Lakka canal. It's been a pretty bumpy ride down. There's another cat waiting to come in as well. But as you can see, they're all moving around. My camera is saying this is lovely and stable, but believe me, it definitely has been far from that. Flowing 25 knots, bit of a sloppy sea. The bridge to allow us through does not open until 4 o'clock. Now 4:48. Oh, 5 o'clock, sorry. So I'm sitting here patiently waiting, and skipper's up there hanging on. So we've now arrived at Ormost, Varco. And the goats on the hill. They're back. They're back. The goats are back. So after we came down the Lefkas channel, we came around that point and we've come into Ormost Varco, a favourite spot for us. A few yachts here. I won the bet. I said there'd be 10. Everybody thought 15 or 20. It's quite a beautiful, beautiful spot. The only disadvantage, of course, is at weekends especially, we have the chaise lounges, etc. And the music and all that. We've got some music tonight, but they'll be gone by 7 or 8 o'clock because it's a fair way from town. But the bloody amazing thing is the clarity of the water. And the crazy thing is, there's our anchor. Some people in having fun on the lounges. Again, the mountains behind. Another favourite is, so the little island there, but right behind that island in the distance is another favourite called Meganissi. And whether we go there tomorrow, I'm not sure, but it's another favourite spot. It's beautiful. As you can see, just beautiful. And here's Anne cleaning the place. Now, normally up there we would have a whole herd of goats, but they're not there today. No goats today, our love has taken them away. Who knows? At times. But when we want to, for example, if we were anchoring right close to the shore, some intrepid person, who shall remain nameless, has to swim ashore with that line and tie it up to whatever you can find. And so we're nice and early, of course. So the peasants haven't arrived. Not allowed to say that. Looking across the cabin roof to the morning sun. Today we're facing due north at the moment, and we're expecting a pretty stiff southerly. So we're now going to head off away over the way. Over there somewhere. Two years ago there was nothing here. This is Vahti. Been here a number of times. Love it. Lovely spot. Oh, ice cream's there. That's good. The restaurants here, all along the foreshore. The all in here. Yeah, lovely spot. Lovely spot. A nice little runabout. Wouldn't mind that. It's okay.
If you wanted to, we'll go and have a look and see what it's worth. People rave about this place. Why? It's
Why?
the same as any other Greek town.
Yeah. We're now in this town called Lakka, L-A-K-K-A. Absolutely a beautiful spot. always, of course. If you look at the water, what can you say? What can you say? But at the start of the season that we are, this is what it's like. Imagine at the peak season in 2 months' time. Holy dooly. Ferry coming from where? Corfu. It's coming over for the day. So here we are at this town called Lakka, Lakka. Amazing. Crystal clear water. Look at that. You can actually see our anchor down there, believe it or not. And we're at the start of the season. Can you imagine what it's like when this is full of people? Amazing. So we came over early to get here because we were told it was very busy. And so here we are for the day. Unless it gets too crazy. We're now in the Leftcus channel, heading up to the swing bridge again. On our left is the Leftcus Lakka marina. There you go, dear. And then out into the Ionian. Heading up to the bridge now. Over on the right is an old Venetian fort.